Okay, so we're going to be working on some application problems. So this says, Greco il cherche $11 pour une pizza moyenne, a medium pizza, avec $2 extra pour chaque garniture for different toppings. L'équation, c'est C est égal à 11 plus 2 fois N. Okay? N représente le nombre de garnitures et C représente le coût total. Alors, on doit créer une table de valeurs. Alors, on va faire N et C. Alors, souvenez, N et C, c'est juste une autre façon d'écrire X et Y. Okay, so we're going to choose a whole bunch of values of N, so a whole bunch of different toppings to see how does that affect the price. So if I buy one topping, this becomes 11 plus 2 times 1. So that's just 11 plus 2, which is 13. If I buy two toppings, this is 11 plus 2 times 2. So 11 plus 4 is going to give me 15. And then I can follow this trend. Well, it's going up by 2. So my next number would be 17. Okay, so A is done. So we are going to create just a little graph just so I can show you how they relate. So our X values are always on this left to right horizontal line, but in this case, we're calling them N, our toppings. And C is going to be our Y value, which goes up and down. So for my toppings, I'm just going to increase by 1 each time and just keep going. Whereas for my C values, I see that these numbers get really big. So I probably am not going to jump by 1, but I'll probably jump by 2 or 3 each time. Okay, and again, you're allowed to change how much you jump by depending on the data that you have, and that's totally okay. So let's start graphing. So when I have one topping, it's $13. So the point 1, 13 is where I'll make my first dot. Then the next one will be 215. That's here. Then my next one will be 317, and that's right here. And I could definitely just keep going with this. And I see that it forms a line, so that's good. And this is du données discrètes, discrete data, because when we're talking about toppings, our N values, we can't say I want 1.5 toppings. So because of that, I can't connect these points. So now the last question here is, trouve combien de garnitures sont sur une pizza qui coûte $27? So we're saying le coût, c'est 27. Right. So you have two options. You could either continue your graph up and see where the point would line up, or you can take this equation and replace 27 into the value of C. Okay. And then we are going to be studying algebra more in detail in the weeks to come. I'm going to do this really quickly, and if you don't understand, it's no big deal because we will be studying this. But you would subtract 11 from both sides, and this would give me 16 left and 0 here. And then this is like 2 times n, so I would divide both sides by 2 to find the final answer. So this is saying I would need to buy 8 pizzas for it to cost $27. And if we were to continue this graph on, we could see that it would continue on, and when I had 8 is when I would be paying $27. Okay.